It is very dark at night. In the summer, people have an overwhelming insight. Maybe they're under the park's influence. Maybe it gets under their skin and soothes in. Let me tell you about how I think. To get the overall meaning, see, because playgrounds have all different faces. Neither left or right, they're all in the right places. At any given time, they cannot be replaced in. Like Douglas Park, man, what a great place.
It's a really large park. People use it on a daily basis for family activities, swimming, volleyball, soccer. The park is used by the Latino population, the African American population, and what little white people that we have in the area. The park is a medium where North Lawndale and South Lawndale can get to know each other and break some of those racial barriers or boundaries or whatever you want to call it. You know, we can't grow as a community unless everybody's helping.
Throughout the history of Chicago and even today, parks are one of the most important places in a neighborhood. Part of the idea historically is that a public park was a place where all people of different backgrounds, people of different financial means could all come together and be equal. Douglas Park is really a beautiful park. It's kind of an unusual park because in a way it's almost like two parks because it's sliced in half by Ogden Avenue, and that causes, you know, certain problems. But once you get an opportunity to kind of bridge the two sides, you find that there are really some very beautiful places on both the north and south sides of the park. I think the lagoon is particularly beautiful. There's some beautiful old bridges, a lot of historic trees on site. Jens Jensen's formal garden is quite unique. We include it on a lot of our garden tours. And then some of the recent improvements I think are really quite interesting. The work that the Park District has done with adding golf near the field house, some of the naturalized prairie plantings. So I think it's pretty exciting what's happening in the park right now.
This summer working in Community Builders, we learned a great deal about the park. Doing the interviews for this documentary and for the surveys, we learned the park's worth, not only to the Lawndale community as a whole, but to the individuals that use it every day.
I come out here to sort out problems, you know, time to think, you know, and relax.
We were just sitting over here, you know, enjoying ourselves. I've been gone for a few years, 10 to be exact, and just moved back.
Damn, what's your history?
That's good. I'm like, but I'm just gonna tell you, and I'm like, since I've been back, I love the neighborhood.
Pues me gusta que vengan todos los niños a divertirse a los columpios, que se mojen así como yo, que vengan a jugar fútbol, pues que vengan todas las familias a comerse un taco, placer o como sea, que vengan a divertirse.
Make you think about Mother Nature, see how, make you wonder stuff, calm you down a little bit.
That it's always a place to come chill in the shade.
What do you like about this park?
Is that it's a good community.
What don't you like about this park?
There's so many fights happen.
Let me see, it's got a good little field over here. Nice girls, it's, you know, it's decent. It's a decent little park over here. I like it over here.
What do you like about Douglas Park?
All the hookers coming over here from the south side and the west side, talking to these alcoholics and crackheads back there. A lot of winos come over here.
Pues yo pienso más que nada la gente que toma. La gente que está tomando da mal aspecto y deja botellas y como siempre ya tomados molestan un poquito a los niños o a uno también.
Can you tell any great stories about Douglas Park?
Yeah, this is a wonderful park, you know, and I've been raised up all my life around this park, and the good thing about it, old people friendly, and the neighborhood, it's a neighborhood park.
Muchos palos frutales para que la raza nomás los cuidaran y que vinieran a comer. I play ball, and I just hang around and kick it in the park.
It's short right now. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, there you go. Thank y'all for coming to the Western Union Community Basketball Court Refurbishment Dedication Celebration today at Douglas Park.
You are a reflection of you. Yes.
I have one complaint about Douglas Park, and that's the washroom. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? We as a whole messed it up, you know what I'm saying? But man, they don't never have the washrooms open. That's the only complaint I have about Douglas Park, and I've been living over here 20-some odd years. That's the only complaint I have about Douglas Park is about the washroom. Open up the washroom. You got children out here, you got women out here. I know they don't like going behind these bushes and using the washroom, you know what I'm saying?
Why do y'all like to come to the park?
Because we like to play and like watch other people do other things like him riding a bike, and like to go see the soccer games over there and like get wet and all kinds of other stuff.
I like the park because like I get to make new friends and stuff.
At night, sometimes at night, they start shooting. At night, they start shooting sometimes.
Do you be scared? You be out here when they be shooting? Do you be scared?
No, but I just be running in the house when they start shooting.
Yeah.
Today in Douglas Park, I saw a lot of people sitting around and kids playing. People were also drinking, doing drugs, and looking out for their peers who were selling drugs. By seeing these things today, I kind of feel that Douglas Park isn't used the way it's supposed to be. Why? It's because it's too many gang activities and drugs being used around the kids. And by the kids seeing these things, I worry that they will grow up and be the same way.
Any Saturday of any summer day here or any Sunday, you'll see the park is filled with Hispanic youth, males, teens, females, you know, Hispanic community south of Ogden playing soccer in Douglas Park. On that same day, if you come just across the street, you see 65, 70 young African-American males playing basketball. Never mingling, never doing anything, one going about their routine, the other going about their routine. One of my priorities being here at Douglas is to cross that you know, it's been taboo to go for African Americans to go south of Ogden for years. If the North Lawndale community participated more in things that go on at the Boathouse and the South Lawndale community participated more, you know, they cross each other's path and, you know, they'd be doing things together, learning about each other's culture, learning about each other.
Sometimes, like Puerto Ricans and white people come over here, and we just play with them.
Y'all play with them? Y'all get along well?
Mm-hmm. No,
what games do y'all play together?
We play basketball. We play basketball with each other. He's lying.
You got all different types of people up here. You got Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, blacks. I even played ball with some whites up here before, so that makes it nice. You're not just gonna have one kind of person out here. You can play ball with anybody.
It's a nice park for everybody that enjoys being out in the park. I mean, for everybody to have kids or just sitting around, period.
It's for everybody. Is that including Latino?
Everybody, all human beings, don't make no difference.
Something that really surprised me about Douglas Park was that the people really do care about their park.
I had never been to Douglas Park before my community builder internship. The park has a lot to offer. It's not perfect or anything, but it's a good place. My main vision is to break down the wall of African American side and Hispanic side. My side, their side. We're all one in God's eye. And Douglas Park goes on both sides. Douglas Park, the community park.
And they enjoy being here, want to be here every day. Daddy, take me to the ball. Even in the wintertime, I sometimes, when their mama sleep, slide them over into the swings and let them play in the swings. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad it's here. I can just tell you like that. I'm glad it's here. And thank you.
Inside the gates and outside the courts. Playing b-ball, that's my favorite sport. Where every baller wanna be a Vince Sharp. I like to dribble past the busters at Douglas Park. I'm spreading at your game, I ain't mean to mention, so pay attention, you can play some tennis. I like to get the hoopers, the one-stop dropper. You soft like a pillow, stop and play soccer. In the park, the green grass grow around. Been around twice and you see what I found? Found a place where everybody have fun. Picnics and barbecues all in the sun. Seen some hobos and even some drunks. They like where they at, I suggest you come. Been going a while and I ain't never seen a fight after talking to people who wouldn't go after night. After dark, they say it gets real moody. People still selling goods like cups of fruit smoothie. Personally, I wouldn't go after dark. I'm talking about this place, the district, Douglas Park.
Yeah!